We're about to
I'm
get
probably
started.
gonna get on Creed in like a little bit because my controllers need a charge. I haven't charged them in like 2 days.
Alright, well. I believe that's Ninja Nate. Alright, sounds good. So Nate Daddy will be a challenge either Geddy's Gaming or Tiger, whichever fighter he wants. The number 2 fighter in my rankings would be Tiger right now because he can defeat me. But I can defeat Wolfpack, so that's where it's...
I could defeat Greendale.
If he fought Wolfpack
I can't
first, he
beat
might have been
Tiger.
knocked out before I fought Wolfpack. But if I fought Wolfpack first, Wolfpack was knocked out and then Tiger won. So it's...
Oh, there's two
Tiger has
mates
a
here.
lot of wins in there lately fighting me, and I have not won. That's the one thing, that's my challenge for today, is to get a win against Tiger. Oh, I was kind of sitting on top because I took down Wolfpack. And it was happening time and time again. He'd come back and then I'd get the belt back. And then I'd defend the belt and he'd take it back. So it was back and forth, until his retirement.
Once. Wait, Wolfpack retired?
Sort of. He went back to school, so he's got to take time away.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have to. I've been taking time off. During the summer though, I went off.
But he did say he'll be back time and time again. He's not completely gone. I said, you're too young to retire. I should be the one retiring by now.
Yeah, Greendale, you could just be the Dana White of this. You just make up the fights, yeah?
Well, I do have an idea of who's where in the rankings. Like, I even know who won what and how many times.
I've only won number one, like once.
Geddy's Gaming's won one. I know that for sure.
But I've gotten second place multiple times, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. You've always been a runner-up. You got through me.
Yeah.
As Rocky, wasn't it?
Yeah, you picked Rocky, and
Yeah.
I picked,
You might have to try to get past Drago, because Drago's my number 1 fighter. Ivan
after
Drago can
Ramirez-
beat up Wolfpack with whoever Wolfpack wants to be. I've done that in my last fight with Wolfpack. He couldn't find a character to take me out.
I have multiple characters that I choose, so let's see.
That would have been Fight Night 169. Oh, you mentioned my name around him, and oh boy, his attitude might change.
Wait, why though? I don't understand. Why?
Oh!
He's scared of you.
Well, all I was doing was, he's supposed to be having fighters. Like, he's training fighters. So I posted one of my fight nights on his community, and he didn't like that. I got kicked as myself, Green. So I went in as my kid's account. That Bear 507 is my kid's account. And he managed to kick me with that account, too. I was like, damn it.
He's not a good fighter, that's probably right. Well, that means he's slow then. He's just slow. He's just slow.
I don't know. I still haven't
punch
found
fast.
anything on the internet that has to do with hacking this game for PlayStation.
You can't hack VR. You can't. You
Well,
can't
Shadow
hack VR.
seems to think so. So you can't tell a person what they believe like any different. It's kind of, you got to kind of let it go. That sounds good. I'm just picturing, like, I could see that totally. Yeah, you're using a keyboard or something. That's another thing you said that we were using was a keyboard. I don't know. A joystick, maybe? Because, yeah, I've mastered the movement pretty good. Even hitting reverse real quick.
Yeah, Greendale's good at blocking and, like, moving. His offense
I've gotten
is pretty good.
80 blocks on Wolfpack one fight. 80!
Jeez.
He had to land 100 punches, but I blocked, like, almost 100%.
Alright, give me a second, Tiger.
Okay. Nah, I like Rocky.
Yeah, you have to learn
Rocky's my go-to. I like being punched in the face.
That's what Greendale told me.
One of my fights, we were holding each other's shirts, hockey style. And he punched me in the forehead every punch. The last place you punch is the forehead. Bet you he broke his hand,
No,
too.
you break your hand, yeah, you would.
Exactly.
Four is very hard.
I leaned into it every punch, too. Put my head down. Ooh. Yeah, that's in some way, if it breaks right, that could be deadly. I'd hate to be responsible for that. What? Jesus, where was this at?
Yo, what kind of school do you go to?
Maybe the outskirts. Hold still. Oh. Oops. I keep hitting triangle. It's just force of habit now.
Wolfpack is like learning German for the first time. And then it's like the same with Tiger as well, except it's like, oh my gosh, except like I have like, I don't even know how to explain it. See, that's how bad it is. Ooh. Alright, I haven't fought you in ages. Let's see if you're rusty. You've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight, haven't you? Yeah. I have Ghostface and I have Michael Myers.
You just better hope the guy doesn't block a bunch of those, because it'll kill your hands completely.
Oh, there you go. I glitched out so bad there. Yeah, I already started sweating.
Ooh. I should have picked scraps then, if I want to break a sweat. I find heavier hands, you gotta recover a little longer. You can't just recover, punch. You gotta recover and then punch. Because if you don't let your hands recover,
invite me again.
It won't last as long as if they were fully recovered.
I shouldn't invite you.
Kill your hands. That's why I like blocking. Some people are so good at finding openings that even blocking is hard.
I'm pretty good at finding it. Whenever Greendale blocks, I find somewhere at least.
Oh. Full body movement.
Alright.
And I've been watching some Mike Tyson videos.
You can watch Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. Greendale.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, you gonna watch it?
Fight that's coming up.
They're both old, but yeah. And then is it like Jake Paul gonna fight some NBA player?
No worries. No worries. You move how you move. We're trapped in a ring. There's nowhere to go. I just give chase. First time I ever won an event was against Heat Tactical. And Heat Tactical is the one that trained Shadow Ninja. Yeah, there's a video. You hear Heat Tactical tell me that. On my stream.
How long was that ago?
So Shadow Ninja can't deny it now. He was trained by Heat Tactical. Heat Tactical was my #1 fighter back when the event #1 was happening.
Jeez, from the
and
beginning.
I took the belt from him. He gave me props for being the only one to beat him. And then, of course, me and Tiger were passing the belt back and forth until Wolfpack came in and just destroyed us. That was before we hit 10 wins, wasn't it? He came in, defeated us. By the time we hit around 10 to 15 wins each, Wolfpack had hit 30. That kid was, and he's only 14 years old now. He was 13 when he started. I still have a hard time believing this kid was actually is that age. He's too mature. Like some kids that age, you just can tell they're young. But some of you, like you right now, I wouldn't have guessed that you were 13, you say?
that was
yeah, I
close.
wouldn't believe it. You sound pretty mature for a 13-year-old. My son's 13. I know how a 13-year-old can act. Well, that's the thing. That's you sound just like Wolfpack now, because Wolfpack is like he had a really good vocabulary. He never cussed much. He was just all in all a good person. I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Whoa. Let's throw out some what do you call it? Conor McGregor stuff.
Left hook.
Ooh. Come on, what you got? What you got? Ooh. Oh, caught me.
I feel like I'm keeping you on your toes, Tiger.
Ooh, caught me again. Ooh. Ooh, got caught. Rocky's tough the first round, I think, but the next couple rounds he seems to get dropped. I've been questioning Rocky's ability to stay on his feet lately. Come on, Rock. I know the last couple of rounds he's usually a crazy animal. Woo. Woo.
Ah, nice.
Hey, he's a really good character for sure. Woo.
I still gotta learn your fighting style. Some good sparring.
But he didn't like losing to me our last fight, that's for sure. I told him, I'm not letting you retire. I'm fighting as hard as I can. Whoa! That's often because you move. If you try to move at all, it'll knock you right out of stagger. You won't do it like, whoa, I'm way out of reach. You're way up here now. What happened? Somebody's floating away. It's being abducted. Where's the alien spaceship? There it is. That's an alien ship disguised as a blimp. He's being abducted. You're still off the ground. Okay, David Blaine. Oh, that left straight. Boom.
2, 3, 4,
Hey?
5,
Yeah.
6.
Something increase damage. Oh, I'm not sure if hitting certain spots can damage a character more than others. That I don't know about.
I feel like when like one of the spots gets red on their body, I just go for that same spot when it gets red there.
You'd think you'd get more, less
more.
punches and a quicker knockdown that way. Holy moly. You got a little longer to walk in. It must be third knockdown. Come on, Rocky, get it together. Come on, swinging. Cover him up. Take him to the corner. Come on, what you got? Smashy, smashy. Woo!
Okay, super offensive.
You're good though. You got the right mind. Look at that. You almost had me too. A quick flurry. That would have been your win. You got one more fight in you still? You want me to be my best fighter? Oh, okay. This ought to be fun. Oh, so you're okay if I post this video on YouTube, then you can watch it. Okay, I'll do that.
Nice.
Me and Nate are still fighting. Not Nate Daddy, but Ninja Nate. Oh, Supersonic. He's here to play Creed too. Alright, so who here has fought who so far? Giddy's Gaming, who have you fought?
I'm fighting Tiger.
Okay. And Ninja Nate's fighting me. So Nate Daddy and Supersonic. Yeah, so Nate Daddy and Supersonic can... Whoever wins 2 fights moves up to the next tier, and we figure out who fights who there. We just gotta figure out who's winning 2 fights. Woo! I get the big hands. Oh, wait, I gotta restart my walk-in. I didn't start with... I just walked in normal, like I was a normal guy. But I'm Victor Drago. I should have been Ivan. Coming out with attitude.
Oh, dang.
Being more scary, intimidating.
Keeps on inviting you. Oh, what? Well, that was a fast knockdown.
Oh, got me.
Yeah, I am very far back. There's no way. It's not letting me move. It literally didn't let me move any more forward.
Oh, hey. What happened there? What did you...
Ooh.
Oh, geez, that's not good. Whew. Oh. Ooh! That overhand right to the chin seemed to drop you. You were just coming back from a stagger. Ooh.
What a hit! Drago is a complete powerhouse.
Staying out of range, too. You all good? What are you doing? doing up there? Alright. Mike Tyson's punch-out style now.
Looks like he's going for the knockout.
I had the jump punch going on.
With a blow that sends his opponent reeling back.
Whew. Well, that's one of the things you got to be quick at. Punch, punch, guard. Punch, punch, guard.
4.
I usually start out with a sneaky punch. I come in and throw one just to get you to start, thinking I'm going to throw a flurry. It's tough to predict which hand I'm going to throw first, too. Whoa! Almost caught you with a right.
3.
But my knees went weak.
4.
Ooh. Come on. Come on.
Perfect hit from Drago.
Ooh.
No, Drago must have
Ooh.
felt that one.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, yeah.
5, 6.
Oh, trying to get in shots after. No referee saw that.
Drago slams hard into his opponent.
Ooh. Ooh, now I'm warmed up. Yeah, and I find I turn my guard and bob up and down at the same time. So I'll be doing this most of the time. And then do-doot in between. Dang. So I've got a square, like I keep this foot planted and I bring this foot over here, throw some punches to this side, and then I step back to the distance.
Yo, these knockdowns are getting really fast.
You can push your opponent back and create distance. Unless you're against the ropes. Then you can't. Alright, who's next? You can still fight someone for
these
second.
knockdowns are getting really fast.
Or sorry, third. Whoever doesn't
I lost
lose
mine.
will be moving up again. So, who here won their first matchup?
Yeah.